How to use PractiCAD lights. PractiCAD currently offers two different light types. They are the round light, as you can see here indicated by this icon, and the rectangular light. If you do not have your lights in your bin, the lights can be found underneath the library icon in your PractiCAD ribbon. You go to the architectural section and then you go to the lighting portion. There you'll be able to drag the lights into your existing bin, and there are separate tutorials on doing that. Here we've already placed these two lights into our bin, so we're going to work with the rectangular light to start. We're going to click on it once and we're going to come over to the item box. And in the item box, we really only have two choices. Notice that the second we go into the item box that the lighting tab has already been depressed for us because we've selected a light. And now we need to answer what hold points we want and what parameters we want. You'll notice that lights have a Z, X, and Y hold point. Currently, we are holding this on the Z axis bottom, X axis left, and Y axis front. So you can see if we come over here to the isometric view, the crosshairs are on the front, which is the Y front, X left, bottom Z corner. What we're going to do is just switch it. If we were to hold it to the Z top, you can see now the crosshairs are on the top front left corner. If we'd like to switch it, we could say let's hold it on the X right, which will be the other side of the light, and we'll say the Y back. And if we come over here, you can see that's the back side of the light, the right hand side, and it's the top for the Z. So we can control the different hold points. We can hold all four corner points at the top, center, and bottom, and also all four midpoints by just controlling the X. If we grab the X center, we'll be able to hold this by the midpoint, so the front, back, or the two sides. So any place we'd like to hold this, we can. So in this tutorial, we're going to hold it by the Z bottom, which is usually common for placing down lights. We're going to say X left, and we're going to use the Y front. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to place our grill on the drawing. So we're going to click right here, and we're just going to go over to our parameter box. And you can see here we have three basic parameters. They're very simple to use. We have the width, which controls the width, the height, which controls the depth or the height of the light, and then we have the length. Once we've selected all of our parameters, we can just simply click on the drawing once to start this placement as we've done here. And once we've started it, you can see that PractiCAD's asking for the rotation. You can see the command line is to specify rotation. Here what we're going to do is we can either hold it to the place we want, or just like duct and other architecturals, we can type in a command. We're going to type in 0 for 0 rotation or 0 axes and hit enter. And now the light has been placed. Once again, all we need to do is click once on the light, choose the rotation. Here we're going to put the polar line on, and we just click again for the rotation. And now what we've done is laid down two lights. The round light is identical in placement. The only difference between a round light, as you can see here, is we pick the round light gets the property diameter as opposed to the width and length. Other than that, it's identical to the rectangular light in placement. That'll conclude the tutorials on how to use PractiCAD lights.